Hello guys, I'm Mr. Diego. Did you see something? Oh wow, there is a spider over there. But wait, don't run away. Today we're gonna learn about spiders and how cool they are. But first, let me ask you, what do you know about spiders? Are you afraid of them? The first thing we're gonna do is read a book where we're gonna learn a lot about spiders. This is a really good book and it's called I'm Trying to Love Spiders. The second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look at 3 really cool spiders that have some wonderful superpowers. Ta-da! And last but not least, we're going to prepare something in the kitchen that looks like a spider. And don't worry, I won't make you eat any bugs. The name of the book is I Am Trying to Love Spiders. I keep telling myself spiders are cool. I want to love them. I mean, spiders have been around for millions of years, moving silently, swinging into action. I want to think of them like bug ninjas. Like this spider right here. I'm gonna try really hard to like him. Maybe if I study him for a while. I think it's working. Ah, it's moving. Squish, squish, squish. Uh-oh, that didn't work out, but next time will be better. Please kids, remember not to squish any bugs or spiders. If you see one and you don't like it, you can just say, "Hi bug" or "Hi spider." In this book, they squish bugs, and that's not nice. Next time, I'll try to focus on the cool superpowers spiders have, like 8 eyes. And spider webs. Spider webs are cool. Spider spins web out of a protein-packed spider silk they make themselves. That's like you or me building a house with our hair, and then catching food on it. Pizza. Some spiders have billions of tiny hairs called scopula on their legs that let them stick to the walls or ceilings or... Oh my gosh, there is a spider stuck on there. Smash it, squish it, get it right now. Boop. We're not very good at loving spiders just yet. If only spiders were more like the things I really love, like burritos and soccer and rocket ships. Instead, their closest relatives are also totally gross. This is the arachnid family and we have scorpions, spiders and ticks. But it's not like I'm scared of every icky things, it's just something about spiders. Maybe it's the fact that almost all spiders are venomous. Spiders can chew very well. Much like your baby sister, they need liquid foods. Since no one invented a tiny spider-sized blender, spiders rely on their venom to dissolve their dinners, making bugs soft and slurpable. I've always wanted a smoothie. But to be fair, there are about 40,000 known species of spider. Only a few can bite humans, and even fewer can harm you with their venom. These are 2 examples of the spiders that are actually venomous for people, so they are wanted, dead, or smashed a lot. We have the female black widow, and we have the brown recluse. And you can tell the black widow is a black widow because they have a red hourglass on their underbelly. And the brown recluse has a violin-shaped marking on its back. Fatal spider bites are so rare, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Oh my gosh, don't panic, but there is definitely a spider over there. And we are not gonna squish it this time, right? We'll just try to pet him. Maybe... Can you pet spiders? Let's try. Oops, nope, we squished him. I'm never gonna love spiders at this rate. Maybe I should focus on what spiders are good at. Like eating bugs. That's gotta be helpful, right? A single spider can eat over 75 pounds of bugs in a year. Wow, that's the size of a medium-sized dog. I have even heard that some farmers use spiders to keep harmful insects out of their crops. And oh wait, looks like some of the bugs made it over here. Get out of here, bugs, get out of here. I can't even read my book with this. Hey, what's that spider doing? Ka-ching! Wow, thanks little guy. That was really impressive. Oh, did you make that for me? I think I might finally love spiders. Spiders are really good at eating bugs, and that's really good for our gardens. Which matters a lot because that's where we get all of our food. And now the Academy Awards for the most amazing spiders. Today we're gonna give this award to the most amazing spider of the next 3. Our first spider is the Goliath bird eater. This is the largest spider in the world. The Goliath bird eater can measure up to 1 foot. They don't usually eat birds, but they can do it, and they occasionally do. Even though this spider is big and scary, they are not poisonous. The next spider we're going to look at is the rolling wheel desert spider. This spider lives in the desert and usually hides from the heat underground. Whenever there is an animal that wants to hunt this spider, and the animal might be faster than the spider rolls and gains speed just like a wheel. Pretty cool, eh? Last but not least, my personal favorite, the diving bell spider. Let's check it out. The diving bell spider lives most of its time underwater. They capture a bubble using their spider web so they can breathe. Like us and like other spiders, they breathe air. So the spider hunts in the water, lives in the water, and has this bubble that occasionally she refills going to the surface. So welcome to my kitchen. Before we go into the recipe, did you choose your favorite spider? My favorite spider is the diving bell spider. Isn't it pretty cool? So today we're gonna be cooking a delicious spider snack. Check it out. Let's first take a look at the ingredients. The first ingredient, you're gonna use 4 cookies or crackers. It's very important that these cookies or crackers are round. You can even use chips. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's flat and round. The second thing that you need is pretzel sticks. So I'm gonna make 2 spiders, so for this I'm gonna use 16 pretzel sticks because spiders have 8 legs. You can use also carrots or chocolate sticks, really whatever you have in your home. And last but not least, you need a spread. For me, I'm gonna use some cream cheese, but you can also use peanut butter or Nutella. What is the first thing that we're gonna do now? Before we start cooking, it's very important that you wash your hands. Remember to wash your hands with warm water for at least 20 seconds. You can sing happy birthday, and when you're done singing happy birthday, your hands should be clean. The process is very simple. You grab the cookies, which is going to be the body of the spider, and what you're gonna do is you're going to spread cheese or peanut butter or whatever you have, whatever spread you have, in between the two cookies or crackers. So we're gonna do a spread here. There we go. Make sure you get enough so we can fit the legs. Perfect. Just like that. Then you're going to add the other cookie or cracker at the top, so it's like a sandwich. It looks just like this. Perfect. And now you're gonna add the pretzel sticks, so it looks like a spider. How many pretzel sticks should you add so it looks like a spider? The correct answer is 8, because spiders are arachnids and they have 8 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can also get creative and add some eyes. Maybe you can use raisins or fruits or chocolate, really whatever you want for the eyes. So right here I'm gonna add those eyes, and that looks really cool. That looks like a spider. Let's take a closer look. Wow, that's really cool. And there you go. You have your 2 spider snacks. Yum! Remember, when you try something new, it's important that you at least give it 2 bites. And if you don't like it, you're not gonna say ew. You're not gonna say yuck. You are not going to yuck my yum. If you don't like it, you're simply gonna say it's not for me yet. And maybe if you keep trying it, eventually you will like it. So let's give a bite to one of these spiders. See? They're actually really good. Hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, spiders are cool. See you guys next time. Enjoy!